Alrighty, yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. DDG94, here back with another reaction video. Today, we're finna react to Caught Cheating at a Coldplay Concert. I've seen this meme floating around for like the past couple of weeks. I never understood it at all, but apparently now I'm finna find out. I've been meaning to do this video like since last week, but I just never got around to it. Anyways, though, without further ado, let's get right into it.
Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having
Oh, y'all
an affair
busted.
or they're just very shy.
And as Maury Povich would say, the lie detector determines he's telling the truth. Because, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the dumbest adulterers of 2025.
But what if the village is retarded?
Alright, so boom, this video went viral across all of social media following a Coldplay concert, or I should say during. They were doing a kiss cam, probably in between songs, because I don't think there'd be a scenario in which you do a kiss cam during the song, but somebody can verify that in the chat room. But they were doing a kiss cam, and anybody who's ever gone to a show, a game, anything in which kiss cams are involved within a stadium, arena, whatever the case is, you have two things you can do when the camera makes it to you. Either one, you kiss.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Thus told his wife Marlena, or I should say ex-wife at the time, Marlena / Terry Runnels, don't sell it. You already know you doing nefarious activities at this venue. You already knew if you make a move, they gonna mess around and post this on social media. Just don't react. Matter of fact, he could have just did this. You don't provide a reaction. Why? Because you have to take into account somebody's gonna have their phone recording reactions. We've seen countless different people get exposed on kiss cams, whether it had been adultery in the past or if it was embarrassing moments.
I don't think she like him. I honestly don't think she like him like that. Damn.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
They did that brother dirty, and there's been a number of different embarrassing moments like that where somebody got curved and then all of a sudden the other party kisses somebody else. A number of them have been staged, but I think this one actually was legitimate, one way or another. All he had to do was either provide no reaction or go and provide a kiss, and this would have been forgotten. But instead, you duck out the way like motherfuckers ain't already see you.
Nigga, did you know that I can see you?
This dude is a CEO. This woman, the head of HR. Apparently, they both married. So you outside publicly, stupid, while cheating in the skybox. You should have never done anything to make the situation hot. And furthermore, they weren't even the first couple on this kiss cam. There was other couples, and then they made their way to these two nincompoops. The moment that you recognize what segment they had going on, you should have let go of each other and went about your doggone ways, because clearly you ain't trying to draw attention to the fact that the two of y'all is cheating on your spouses together. You should have went towards the door. You could have possibly went away from each other for the remainder of the segment and then came back together. But the mere fact that you would do this, and then once the camera come to you, now you want to duck out the way. Y'all are shuphead. Incredibly dumb. Stupid. And furthermore, you had ops recording you in the skybox. Because how did TMZ get a back angle? Somebody had to send this to him. It's not as if you had a private investigator tailing these two motherfuckers and said, we're going to do everything we can to dig up as much possible dirt as we can. This shit came out of left field. I promise you the two spouses had no idea.
Dummy. Yeah.
The sheer irony in this entire scandal is the fact that the woman involved is literally head of HR. Your entire position is informing and enforcing employees not to act inappropriately with each other. And
Hey, she messing with the CEO. You know them rules don't apply to him. He the CEO. You know them rules don't apply to him at all. Not even the slightest. He can be unprofessional with his work. The employees can't be. So it is what it is. Hey, abuse of power. It is what it is. But look. Gots to be more careful. You gots to be more careful. God damn. You gots to be more careful because ain't no way. I would have just played it off. I would have just been like, I would have just waved at the camera like, oh, be like, I'm pretty sure this would have never went viral. If they were just like, oh, just waved at the camera. No, you ducked out the way as soon as the camera got put on you. You gots to be more careful. Gots to be more careful.
Stupid. Here you are on the grand stage acting inappropriate with the CEO while you married to another CEO. Make it make sense. You're a walking hypocrite. Everything you say is the antithesis of what it is that you do. Your sheer existence is antithetical. And you over here supposed to maintain your position as the head of HR when you essentially lying to everybody who you enforcing rules on? Make it make sense. Shorty must be riding the CEO carousel. If you happen to be a chief executive officer, beware, because this harlot is definitely prepared to allow you to slip underneath her labia majora, infiltrate her labia minora, bypass the hymen, invade her vaginal canal, greet her Grafenberg spot, say hello to her clitoris, and then allow you to enter and exit and enter and exit and enter and enter and exit her vulva region while making contact with the cervix so that it can rain all kinds of secretion on a rod to Oaktown. You about to have a bad actually, now that I think about it, I just so happen to be a CEO as well. Hold on.
That's gonna be a good little piece of business. Oh no.
If you happen to be cheating and you out in public and they put the kiss cam on you, be like the bananas that they shot right after these two goofballs. Just jump up and down and they gonna move on to somebody else. Nobody will remember you. You'll live as a memory in people's phone in a video they're most likely gonna delete in order to create storage space. They could have got away with it, but they dumbasses wanted to go and duck and dodge, and now look, endless meme.
Babe, I swear it's a corporate team building exercise.
Stupid.
Hey yo, what the fuck? Hey yo, what the fuck? Hey yo, what the fuck?
Hey yo. Hey yo. Hey yo. Hey yo. Shortly after everything went viral, they were both placed on leave. And then he puts out a statement that makes situations even worse. I want to acknowledge the moment that's been circulating online and the disappointment it's caused. What was supposed to be a night of music and joy turned into a deeply personal mistake playing out on a very public stage. I want to sincerely apologize to my wife, my family, and the team at Astronomer. You deserve better from me as a partner, as a father, and as a leader. This is not who I want to be or how I want to represent the company that I helped build. I'm taking time to reflect, to take accountability, and to figure out the next steps. Personally and professionally, I ask for privacy as I navigate the process. I also want to express how troubling it is that what should have been a private moment became public without my consent. I respect artists and entertainers, but I hope we all can think more deeply about the impact of turning someone else's life into a spectacle.
Wait, what? So basically, you blaming them for some shit. You the one that went to the damn concert with the bitch, you know, and you got a whole wife at home. You could have came there with your wife. Instead, you wanted to go there with your HR person and have a fucking affair. How, Sway? How, Sway? Come on, bro. What is we talking about here? What are we doing? What is this world we living in, bro? What is this world we living in, bro? Come on, bro. Make it make sense, bro. Make it make sense, bro.
How, Sway? How, Sway? How, Sway? Hell no. Trash ass nigga.
Nah, bro. What? Why?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. First of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
Ain't no way you just said this, bro. Ain't no way you gonna say this private moment became public without my consent. You the dumbass that went to a fucking concert knowing people gonna have their phones out filming shit.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man. Boo this man.
I'm just saying, bro. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way, bro. You gonna blame the artist. If I'm Coldplay, I'm gonna tell them this.
Shut your bitch ass up before I get to talking shit about you.
I'm just saying, bro. Ain't no way, bro.
You can't fool a real nigga. You can fool them. You can fool the people that are not paying attention.
Ain't no way.
As a friend once sang, lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you.
How dare you catch me cheating without my consent? I'm suing.
Hey, yo, what
What are
the
you
fuck?
talking about? Turn the private moment public. You at a show where they doing kiss cam. Why would you think the camera couldn't possibly go on you? Are you dumb? Are you stupid?
Is the man retarded?
You
Pretty
think
much.
the cameraman went to the show and said, that's the CEO over there. We knew he bought the tickets. We looked at the names at the box office. Let's go and expose him. Nobody knew you was there, stupid. You the one who decided to go and hold shorty arms like this a motherfucking Titanic remake in front of the doggone kiss cam and then react in a manner that would invoke people to go and post a reaction on social media. Then not recognizing it's a global platform, somebody gonna recognize and say, hold on, wait a minute, ain't that? And now all of a sudden your life in shambles because you made a unilateral decision to pull up to the doggone show and cheat. This man over here in the same breath of talking about taking accountability, flips it and says, well, I don't have 100% of the responsibility of what transpired at the show. They should have never put the camera on me, and the people are vilifying me by posting it across social media. It was supposed to be
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Anything you do in the dark, most likely will come to light, because some people can mess around and get away with it. But why would you think that you can go and play in your wife's face and think that motherfucker's not gonna be able to identify that?
People this stupid shouldn't be allowed to live.
Situations like this is why I've always said, having affairs, mistresses, is that the reverse of mistress? Somebody let me know in the comment section. Work husbands, work wives, it's incredibly stupid because you're building rapport, you're building a relationship with this person and you're acting actively playing in your spouse's face in front of other people. You think the co-workers probably didn't see this brewing over time? There was a lady who looked incredibly embarrassed. At first they thought she was also on staff, but turns out she wasn't. But whatever the case may be, you think the people around them didn't know what was going on? There has to be somebody within the interworkings of the company that knew this was going on and essentially had to play the game of remaining silent and turning the blind eye. Either they were in fear of their job, or maybe they just didn't want to be messy and get involved. They probably had holiday parties where both spouses has met each other. They met each other and didn't know what was going on, depending on how long this happened to be going on. There was an article that said the woman had just bought a house with her new husband 5 months ago, and you moving like this in public. If you was gonna cheat, do that shit behind closed doors where nobody else knows about it except the two of you, or somebody had to really be looking deep into the, the inner workings of how you're navigating day by day in order to go and catch you. But when you do stuff like this, it's so incredibly sloppy. You spit not only in the face of your spouse, but in your entire family, because it's not just the spouses who are affected, fam. You got the company looking crazy. People who actually go and partner with you and work with you, they also looking crazy, because why would you do business with somebody who's moving incredibly shady like this in public? Say what you want. There's a bunch of people who's always moving crazy, but if you have any level of integrity, you don't want to do business with people like this.
He should fucking die.
Because you're bringing negative publicity to the company, but albeit this is social media. So call it what it is. By the time the fall, winter rolls around, and definitely by next summer, most folks wouldn't even remember this. But the memes gonna live on forever. And if you happen to be somebody who's directly involved, the timeline for you to be able to get over this and escape it is gonna be much longer, because people are gonna continually send it to you and pester you. And all it takes is somebody just walking in the street to recognize you as a playing party, even if you did nothing wrong, particularly for the spouses, just knowing your sheer association with the person. Ain't you the, and immediately all that trauma is gonna mess around and come back. That's why you gotta be very smart of how you move in public. Because literally, you could be somebody who's not a public figure. Something's done, you made a public figure overnight. That's why you gotta move incredibly smart, diligent, vigilant, meticulous, engaged, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual. That's why I'm the chisel Donna. So you gotta make sure you moving diligent as well.
Things I'm smart, not like everybody says. Like dumb, I'm smart.
I don't think so, Fredo, because the CEO had to resign. As of 3 minutes ago, Mans had to step down from his position. Why? Because your dumbass was moving sloppy in the streets. And there is no doubt in my mind, most likely come next week, at one point during the week, the HR lady gonna have to step down as well. Because there ain't no way you gonna...
Oh, she been gone. Hey, if you don't hear anything about her, she been gone. She been fired. she been let go. It is what it is, bro. That lady is gone. She long gone. She was gone the moment that shit went viral. The very next day, she was gone. She ain't coming back. She been done. But the man, the CEO, he leaving, but he leaving, but he taking something with him. Best believe he taking something with him. He ain't leaving empty-handed. He walking away with something. He gonna walk away with his severance package. He gonna walk out with at least $1 billion, a cool $1 billion. That way he can take care of everything he need to take care of, keep his credit good, all that shit, and he'll probably start another venture when the dust settles. But as of right now, yeah, he got his. I don't know about the lady though. Hopefully she got hers. I mean, she was probably getting money under the table. I mean, if the brother was cheating with her, it's clear that she got some money under the table, so she'll be financially set. but they had definitely had to make sure she stepped away first, so that way there's no more things coming out about him and her.
Do stuff like this in public and think there's not gonna be repercussions for it. I feel bad for the family, Because like I said prior, the biggest issue that's going to persist is the circulation of these videos on social media, so you feel as if you cannot escape that trauma.
Not at
because
all.
months down the line, social media will move on from it for all intents and purposes. It may not be mainly in circulation on Twitter or whatever the case is. People will always go and reference it. I'm 100% gonna go and reference it, but the family's gonna have to go and relive it every time they see it and reopen that wound. So it's incredibly stupid to do stuff like this out in the open. And these two need to be dealt with. In conclusion, moral of this story, Coldplay hadn't recorded a single in nearly a year, but somehow on one day, they were able to make 2 singles in one night.
Damn. Moral of the story, you gots to be more careful. Goddamn. Goddamn. You gots to be more careful, people. You can't be out here. You can't be out here in your gooner thoughts, man. You can't let your gooner thoughts win, man. You can't let your gooner thoughts win, man.
I'm just talking about that one comment, 2 comments that people can't hold back. Don't let your thoughts win. Don't let your gooner thoughts
Don't let your gooner thoughts win, man. Gotta. You gotta stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
Lord have mercy.
We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused. Can't let your gooner thoughts win. If you at the top, you gotta remain at the top by any means. You can't fuck up now. You got your wife, you got your kids, you got your house, you got your dog, you got your money, you got generational wealth. Why would you fuck all that up for somebody that's your HR? That's stupid. Who would do such a thing? These hey man, between this dude, Shannon Sharp and Diddy, it's clear that it's a lot of niggas out here. It's clear that niggas that got money have no self-control whatsoever, bro. Hey man, if I ever come across some money, it couldn't be me, bro, dog. I can't move like that. I couldn't do it, bro. It's clear that when people get money, they start acting funny, bro. Money does change you for the worse. Especially out here, man, it couldn't be me. I can't be out here just flying in France and talk about some, yeah, baby, I got money, come over here to Big Daddy. And I already got something. I ain't gotta, man, please. Anyway, so that's just gonna about do it for this one. I'll see y'all the next video. Till then, peace out, please. All my fellas out there, please have some self-control for yourself. Or you end up like it's just been a bad week, man. It seems like the richer you are, the dumber they fall, bro. Just be smart. That's all I ask.
You's a freaky ass nigga. Fuck you mean? Get your freaky ass on. You know you freaky. On my dead grandma, and you can see me about it. Don't come over here with this, that freaky ass, sick ass shit, your little freaky ass. Freaky bitch.